Kristen?
Good, Jaylen.
Okay.
3-point shooting for the Wizards was hot and effective all throughout the night. How difficult was that to contain?
Really tough. I think they got going really early, like start of the game, and so it was kind of hard to stop once they get going. I think we started closing out really well, but by that time, they already hit a lot, and they just had it going that night.
You had a couple for your team tonight from Beyond the Arc, and you're coming off of a night where you had 4 last night. I mean, I know you're always really confident with yourself, but how are you feeling with that shot in particular right now when it comes off your hand?
Oh, good. Just now getting the extra reps. Man, before that, I couldn't hit nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, now that that's falling again, putting in extra work is a great feeling. But I definitely want to, with making these shots, want to convert them into wins.
Jaylen, it seems like Carl may have avoided serious injury, calf strain. What was your reaction when you saw him on the floor, and are you relieved by the news, or how do you take it?
Cat's tough. When we went down, I had faith that he was good. So yeah, it's great though. Great that he avoided serious injury. Hopefully he can get back out there as soon as possible, because we do need him.
You guys last week played one of your best games of the season against Indiana, and since then it's been a 3-game losing streak. How do you go back and recapture kind of what that team looked like that night in Indiana?
Just go back and watch film, which what we did great. I don't think it's anything that we can recall without going back and physically watching it.
John, go ahead.
Hey, Jaylen, is it just kind of disappointing that it seemed like you guys were starting to pick up steam? You had 5 wins in a row, and you're playing well, and then to take a back step like you have the last few nights here?
Yeah. It's always tough, but I think we're gonna get back on it. Every single day we're coming in and we're trying to fix it. It's gonna be it's a process. We're gonna continue to try to get better each and every day.
And what do you think has to happen defensively, Jaylen, just to kind of really make a difference there and start kind of putting the clamps on some people?
I think we gotta take it more serious. I think it's tough right now. We're trying to, but I just think we just gotta take it more serious, and I think we will. We just have a lot of mental lapses. We just gotta get that figured out.
Dan, go ahead.
Jaylen, when the offense has been going in the minutes where Rudy is on the floor this year and Cat is not, what have been some things that have worked in that way? Finch brought up just now that pick and roll with you is one of them, but what are some other things that have worked to get the offense working when Cat's not out there and Rudy is?
Ball movement. I think the ball movement is really good. I'm not gonna act like when Cat's off the floor we're a better offensive team. Like that's totally not the case.
And to be clear, that's not where I was going.
Okay.
Just I'm looking at if Cat is gonna miss any time here, how can you guys still make the offense effective when it's just Rudy out there at the 5?
Just gotta move the ball. Simple as that. I think we're definitely gonna do that.
Then perimeter defense we were talking about before, that's something Mitch has been talking a lot. I know that was a point of emphasis for you this summer, just kind of like chatting with you on the defense. What has been working for you? What hasn't been working defensively?
What has been working for me is the effort I'm playing with. The seriousness I'm bringing to it as well. Not just worried about scoring, any of that. Me and Coach have had plenty of conversations from that. For me, I think I'm still fouling a little bit too much. I want to get that down to really no fouls. You know what I'm saying? Like when the guys I had a couple bad fouls yesterday, had a couple today, so trying to figure that out. Yeah, so I think the fouling for me is just has to stop.
Jace, go ahead.
Jaylen, it seems like you've been the one who's been most effective at using Rudy screens in those pick and rolls. How have you been able to use those to put yourself in good positions to score?
Same way I use all my screens. I just come off with the intention to, be aggressive, and I just always focus on making the right play, whether that's me scoring or someone else scoring, getting off the ball. So I think that just being unpredictable when coming off ball screens is the most important factor.
Is there anything you like specifically about Rudy screens thus far?
Just how he holds them. He holds them really well. It's not a lot of slips. So I'm really coming off with a lot of space, and me and him are, playing 2-on-1 a lot when I'm coming off his screen.
And then you talk about the fouling. Is that just a product of, I guess, maybe understanding that you're in a good defensive position and you just kind of let whatever happens next happen? It seems like it's always a little extra effort at the last second that gets you in trouble.
Yeah. Man, I think for me, it's a factor of a lot of things. I think, being scored on, I really dislike it. So when I think that they have a good chance to score, I just try to make one last reach, one last block at the end, and end up hitting their elbow, end up hitting some, and it's very frustrating. But it's a habit I gotta break.
Awesome. Thanks, Jay.
So,
Thanks.